Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching, email coaching, small group coaching, as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. You may also want to check out my new mini course, Telepathically Connect with Your Specific Person. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, I want to talk about a technique that a lot of you guys are asking me about, and that is having inner conversations with your specific person. Many of you have questions about this technique. Many of you might get a little confused. Maybe you become a little unsure. Maybe you don't know exactly how to do it. So I wanted to dedicate this video today to explain how to do inner conversations with your specific person effectively and in a way that is going to easily impress your subconscious mind with your new story that you're manifesting with your specific person. So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned. So those of you who have been watching my channel for any amount of time probably know that inner conversations is one of my personal favorite methods. And those of you who do coaching with me, if you're manifesting a specific person, it's one of the methods, it's one of the techniques that I tend to recommend. And there are two reasons why I recommend this technique if you're manifesting a specific person. It doesn't mean that other techniques are not good enough or that this is superior to other techniques. It's just, in my opinion, it's a technique that, number one, it helps you go much deeper in your manifesting practice. And number two, it helps soothe you and reassure you because by doing inner conversations, it's usually much easier to hear in your imagination what you want to hear from your specific person in that moment. So a lot of you are asking me about this technique. A lot of you are wondering how exactly to do it and how to do it effectively. So this is what I'm here to discuss today. So what you want to do when doing inner conversations with your specific person, first of all, you want to identify what it is that you want. What it is that you want to see from your specific person, what it is that you want to experience with your specific person, what would you like to hear them tell you, or what you would like to tell them, and then you want to work all that into your inner dialogues and your inner conversations. Essentially, you're having dialogues with your specific person in your head. You can imagine that they're here with you, sitting next to you, sitting opposite you, or maybe you imagine talking to them on the phone, maybe you imagine texting them. But in any event, you imagine having an inner conversation with your specific person that implies that everything that you want from them is already happening. For example, if you want commitment from them, you want to imagine them telling you how happy they are that they've committed to you, how happy they are that they've chosen you. And you want to respond back and tell them how happy you are that they've committed to you and how thankful and grateful you are about their commitment. So anything that you might want from your specific person, whatever the situation might be, whether you're in no contact and you want to break no contact, or whether you're friends with benefits and you want commitment, whether you're dating and you want an exclusive relationship, whether you are in a relationship with them and you want improvement or you want to go to the next step. Whatever the situation might be, whatever your case might be, you can easily tackle it with one or more inner conversations. And this is the beauty of this method. And it's also very beautiful because it's also a natural method. All of us have inner conversations with ourselves and in our head the whole time, the entire day. We talk to ourselves the entire day. We talk to others in our head the entire day. So why not take something that is already natural to us, that we already do as humans, and use it to our benefit and to our advantage to help us in our manifestation. Now here's another important point that is going to make the difference in how natural your inner conversations feel to you. It's going to make a big difference in how much resistance you have over these inner conversations that you hold in your head. And it's also going to make a difference in how fast it impresses your subconscious mind. You want these inner conversations to sound and feel as natural to you as possible. And what do I mean by that? You want to structure these inner conversations and you want to use the words that you and your specific person would naturally use. So you want to tap into how you would normally speak, how you would normally think, things and words that you would normally use when talking to them. And at the same time, you want to use the structure of the words, structure of the sentences, the kinds of words, and the speaking style, the talking style that your specific person normally and naturally uses. For example, if they're using a certain expression a lot, you may want to work that into your inner conversations and into your inner dialogues to make them sound more natural. If they use certain words a lot, you want to build that into your inner conversations. You want to imagine them talking to you the way that they normally talk, the way that they would normally talk to you if they were here next to you, talking to you right now. You also want to talk to them in your inner conversations the way you normally talk and the way you would normally talk to them if they were here right now sitting next to you. So you see how that works, and the reason I recommend that is because it's going to make it feel so much more natural, and it's going to reduce your resistance to those inner conversations so much. Because if you're imagining your person talking the way that they normally talk, the way that they normally speak, using the words that they normally use, using the expressions that they normally use, using the speaking style that is normally theirs, it's going to be much easier for your mind to accept that as true. You're going to have so much less resistance, and as a consequence, that is going to help impress your subconscious mind much easier with these conversations and the story that these conversations tell. So obviously, you know yourself best, you know your specific person best, you know how you talk, you know how you think, you know how they know how they talk, so use that to your advantage. Make it sound natural, make it feel natural. It also has the added benefit that it makes you feel good, and it takes you deeper into your inner conversation practice. If something feels and sounds very foreign to you, you're likely to have much more resistance and you're likely to need much more work to overcome that resistance. However, if something already feels natural to you, if something already feels familiar to you, you're likely to have much less resistance, and it's going to be much easier for you to go deeper and actually get into the feeling of what it would be like, what it would feel like if this conversation was happening right now with your specific person next to you. And as to the content of these inner conversations, like I said earlier, you need to identify what you want to hear from your specific person, what you want to improve in the situation, whatever that might be, what you want out of this relationship, and then work that into your inner dialogues. Make these conversations sound and feel natural to you, and you will notice the difference in how much easier it is for you to get deeper into your manifesting practice much faster, and for your mind to accept your new story with much less resistance. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.